Tourism leaders say keeping Louisiana clean does more than improve communities. It also helps bring more visitors to the state. Louisiana's Lieutenant Governor was at the convention center in Pineville today, speaking on the importance of the Love the Boot cleanup campaign. The statewide effort focuses on reducing litter and encouraging people to take pride in their communities, while also helping showcase Louisiana to tourists and visitors.
And the best thing about Louisiana, it's our people. We treat strangers like family, and they leave here with a friend for life, and they just keep coming back for more. So that 45 million visitors last year is a direct result of the people of Louisiana and how we open our arms and welcome people from all over the world.
During the event, the Lieutenant Governor also introduced a new streams and lakes cleanup campaign aimed at protecting some of Louisiana's biggest outdoor attractions. Leaders say cleaner waterways and public spaces can help boost tourism, while also preserving the natural beauty that brings people to the state year-round.